joins us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Already made the playoffs.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any
my
other
favorite
sport
league,
as both
SIS,
teams made their way out of the
Schools
tunnel.
Session.
These folks are fired
11,
up as their guys are ready to do battle
I
between
already
the
made
San
playoffs, so it
Francisco
really doesn't matter.
49ers and the New York Giants.
I want to use this game to try to practice some stuff out.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Certain defenses I'm going to try out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Excuse me if I cough too much. I'm sick as a dog.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Lawletta. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Tried a couple things.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh, this joystick.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check, Patriot.
Maybe while I'm dropping a lot of balls. Joystick might be messed up. Who knows?
Out of the gun, Lawletta. And this is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Jesus Christ.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
I'd be happy.
The whole
guys
drive.
are good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
Here's Lauletta after the interception.
Look at
Looking
that.
for his receiver Sharp,
man.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
That was my fault.
So that one will be accepted.
I see what I did wrong right there. That's what happened before. That's why I said I need to start perfecting some things. See what am I doing wrong? Throwing a lot of picks, getting a lot of drops.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now back to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And like this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Let's go.
Woke up. I ain't get no sleep. I'm not even all there right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
I know he's going to get
got
that.
his man complete.
I'm not even
And
really
all the
focused
way
right
down
now.
to the 26. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they drop it for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
All his plays been crossing routes, run with the crossing route. Got the PA crosses. He did the slant. And he keep like running out with it. Let me see. See if my theory correct. See if he a crosser running guy.
So now a fresh set of downs.
Played these
1st
type of
and
guys
10 after
before.
roughing
See?
the passer.
Yeah. Played these type of guys before.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Can't really do that crossing
Brandon, we talk
crap.
all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Wait. Oh, excuse me.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, and that oil can set fire to their season, can't it?
Look at that.
See what I did there? But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, but they have good leadership at the head coaching spot and the coaching staff, and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, here's Millers. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I got the hang of that stutter shit with the one hand. I already know how this. I don't know what's going on lately.
Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I'd have been pissed.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it for
Once
a
they touch their hands,
on it,
could
not hold on through the end of the play.
There, then can't even do nothing amazing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground.
You see that? See how
and he is going to be stopped
like a little
cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Detroit! Detroit! Detroit!
Joystick.
Over!
Figure it out.
Lauletta from the 50. Looking for Shepard deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the red zone now, Lauletta. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll get it up the middle. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Miller, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants are in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall,
and he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Olivier Vernon in there to get him for a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Get it, Cobb. What are you doing, bro?
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. New York set to take the field. Last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, it's Lawletta. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward.
Everybody that's in my league look like they ain't even going to the playoffs.
It's a good running back dive play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Here's a give to Miller. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Gun! 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 Gun!
3rd and 1, Lawletta wants to throw. And he's got Miller. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I'm not supposed to just keep playing and try to get down there and score. But
a couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun! 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 Gun!
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
On 1st and 10, Lawletta. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I think still
Now a handoff to
look, you see that pause? Like, what is that? Why is it doing that?
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
There gotta be something wrong with my joystick.
And
last
now
time
maybe
I
they want
thought
some extra time to
it was the
talk
game
about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Watch it now, Barney!
Throwing on 3rd down, Lawletta. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. A final shot.
That was crazy. It did it again?
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
This is crazy. This Madden game is terrible.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime.
It did it again. That would have been a touchdown.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17.
I ain't got all my senses right now. I ain't getting no sleep. I got like 2 hours of sleep. Worked 16 hours yesterday.
Unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run it again with Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Trying to try some stuff out.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And an alley to run. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play that time out of Chubb. And a quite appropriate gain as well. 49 yards on the ground.
That was horrible. So I can't do it like that. I gotta do it that way. Fuck.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4
plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. I gotta see what's going on with my joystick. Like, it's moving fine right now. It's like a delay every time I get the ball.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Sleep if I wanted to. Now my neighbor's blasting music. I tell you.
They'll look to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Lawletta looking for a first down throw.
Good D. Oh, my
Looking
God.
for his receiver
Good
sharp, and
defense.
it's intercepted.
Bad
Picked off at the 19.
bad
And he'll take this down
had plenty of
inside
time
the
to decide we
15-yard
want to do it to.
line.
We just do it to the wrong person.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Defense got a lot better.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
oh my God, you let him right in.
And down he goes.
You was looking at him, bro. What's up?
and I see an all-out rush
That's
like that,
crazy.
I
He was
follow
looking
away
at him the
because
whole
I'm
time
gonna
and
use
just
your
let him right
aggressiveness
in.
against them
That's
as this
crazy.
game goes
This
on.
king.
I'm gonna hit him with a screen soon.
Wow. He was looking at him the whole time and just moved out of his way.
For
That's
deep in the bag
crazy.
of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw, Lawletta. He sets to fire deep. And this throw will be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
He up here struggling. I'm not even serious. I was just doing defenses I don't ever do. Okay.
Final minute now of the third quarter. They go with Chubb on second down. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the route.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, this is Chubb. Space to run past the 20. And he's all the way down
I can't try out the defenses because he's running.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Play to run for a little bit.
I'm still an old school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know if he's trying to hold the clock because he think he's going to score and then hold me. If he score, kick a field goal, whatever, I'm going to just have to play serious on offense.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Can't do nothing about it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now out come the Giants. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down.
Whoa! Clean, right through.
The 49ers get there. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Lauletta.
Jesus, if that ain't a flag. This nigga couldn't get out of that.
That's crazy. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators
I know I'll be screaming and yelling right now. I really don't care. I really made the playoffs.
Right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
You can chew the clock. I'm going to tell you, you can chew the clock when you want. No point in trying to win the game. You ain't gone to the playoffs. You get it.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Yeah, he's trying to hold the clock and he does other stuff.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Following the penalty, Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the
Same
line.
type of scheme.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Try it now, so it'll work. Trying to try this bad boy out.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And his kick is indeed good, and that's going to up the lead to 15-10. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You wanted to know. No, I'm not joking around anymore. I'm trying to score. Definitely trying to score now.
Lauletta again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Lauletta. He's got a man. Complete. Time for a break. We're back to see
That's
what happens.
That's how a 99 player should be playing. 99 overall everything. That's how he should be playing. This nigga's
so
99
much
everything,
needed there
bro.
as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Leopard! Gone!
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Lucky 56. Gone!
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Detroit! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time.
Look how many times he's doing that shit, bro.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The same plays.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
There's two man under.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
He's back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Throwing it up, guys.
Now it's Laletta. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
I didn't even
He's
get
really
to try
not
out my
daunted,
new
is he,
defense.
I mean,
He
it's
ran the
been
whole
interception
game.
palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the 49ers, the win form is number 6 on the year. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year.